Well, hello and welcome to That's the Point. This is where we attempt to talk about construction technology. It took a couple weeks off. We had the day job kind of get in the way, but we are back at it with a long list of perspective topics. And I'm here joined, my name is Corey Meyer, joined by Jeremy Horn. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good, doing good. So back in the saddle, and today we're actually going to talk about an recently requested topic, but it seems like we are in Windows update season right now, and we're talking about today about where's my radio? And so this is specifically concerning our RTS and our SerialNet users that are using that 2.4 gigahertz radio that's on the back of their T100 or their tablet. And we're seeing a thing quite recently where it's just going away and going poof, and they're not seeing it. And so you're gonna kind of take us through the quick steps to maybe refresh that and get your radio connection back up and running, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, and the call that we normally get on this is really they're seeing the symptom of the radio not being recognized, which is when they get into FieldLink, they go to device, and then they go to connect, and they're not seeing the icon for their total.
Because there's normally 5 there, and right now
Correct.
you're just seeing 4. Yep.
Correct. So we have our other devices that are Wi-Fi based connection. Those are still we have the ability to connect to, but Windows is actually not seeing our radio that's connected. In this case, it's really not connected because I took it off for the purposes of today. But what's happening is Windows is not recognizing that radio as being there. So FieldLink just does not even give us the option to even connect to the RTS.
And in real recent terms, we just think there's an update that might be playing with that, and so that's why this is happening more often than usual.
Correct.
Yep.
And sometimes when you think of it like a USB being unplugged and plugged back in, we just need Windows to see that get plugged back, and that's kind of what we're going to talk about. But yeah, definitely it seems to be related to Windows updates, which can trigger it. We've had several of these here recently. So really what we want to do to just get this back on track is go ahead and close FieldLink out. So we'll go ahead and exit out of here. And then from here, we want to type in the Windows search Empower, which there's an app within Windows called the Empower Hub. And once we go to here, this is where we can see what's going on with the radio itself. So if our radio was connected properly, we would see a green check mark with the serials on there showing that, hey, this is my radio. In this case, there's no radio there, so it's no hardware detected. So what you want to then do is get this small screwdriver, remove your radio from the back, and then simply the first thing we're going to try to do is just remove it and then plug it right back in. So again, similar to just unplugging that USB drive and plugging it back in, see if Windows then can detect it. And now you'll see...
I see it already popped up.
Yep,
yeah.
And you'll generally also hear a little ding, that same little noise. And now we see that green check mark, which means we should be good to go. Now we can go ahead and minimize out of here, fire FieldLink back up, and just double check to make sure that we're able to get connected.
Really appreciating your vintage wallpaper too. That's a nice logo.
There are some cases where that radio may not, trigger that very first time we do it. So what we want to do then is just go ahead and shut the tablet completely down, turn it back on, then plug it back in. So now here we go to device. And now we see our total station icon back, and we're good to go.
Awesome, we're all set, and that's all there is to it. So, and of course, your local building point representative would love to help with this type of topic if this is tripping you up or if you have a further issue with your radio connection. And we've also included in a link down in the description a white paper that has these step-by-steps, so if you need to pass that over to anybody else in your organization. And of course, don't forget, smash that subscribe button, stay up to date with the latest tips, tricks, and pointers. Jeremy, thanks. We're back on it.
Yep.
So, all right, we got some stuff coming in the future. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on That's the Point.